Is agency mandatory to start your document process to work as a doctor in UAE? This is a very common question I keep getting in my videos in YouTube comments that doctor, which agency we should hire, which agency we should trust. Doctor, can you recommend any specific agency to start our documentation for the UAE journey? So guys, let's cut through the noise and talk through facts that is agency really mandatory to start your documentation process to work here in UAE as a doctor? When can your agency help you? In what all documentations they can help you? Or is it really a waste of money? Hey guys, this is Dr. Ashish and welcome back to my channel, The Vital Diaries, to talk again on a very important topic that is agency really mandatory to start your journey for UAE. Guys, do watch this video till the end as I will be revealing some dangerous myths which you should definitely consider while hiring an agency. So guys, let me give you a clear answer that agency is not mandatory to start your documentation process for UAE. Hundreds of doctors move to UAE or the Gulf countries without using agency. But all these agencies, they exist for a reason and they can be useful sometimes. So now the real question is not mandatory. It is when the agency can be useful and when exactly is a waste of money. So let's talk about the documentation and how you can start your process for UAE in a very short description. First, you have to arrange your documents, create a account in DHA website or DOH or MOH, upload your documents, clear the exam, get the eligibility letter, get a job, get the license and move to UAE. Though this looks a pretty straightforward and fast track, but it's not always the case. So guys, here is the important part. Every single step can be very well possible by you directly through official portals of these Emirates websites. No agent or agency has a special access to these websites. No agent can speed up your data flow, or neither they can bypass any exams for you. They can only help with simplifying the documents, uploading them, filling your forms for the documentation process, following up the emails. So if you are comfortable with online portals, following up the emails and the registration process from these websites, all these documentation is very well possible by only you and you don't need the agency help. So now let's be fair. Agencies are not useless. An agency can really help you with if you are extremely busy with your clinical work or your hospital work and duties. You are not confident with online systems and uploading your documents. You don't understand the licensing pathways and you keep making document errors, or you want guidance on exam eligibility. Good agencies can guide you through correct document formats. They can reduce mistakes while uploading the documents. They can save your time. They can explain the eligibility clearly, because in lots of my YouTube comments, in lots of my Insta DMs, I keep on getting questions that, Doctor, I am from one of these country and I am doing my MBBS graduation. Am I eligible to work in UAE or not? All these small questions an agency can clearly answer you and help you with arranging the documents in case if you need any special document or a special permission or a special letter from your medical council. But remember guys, these agencies, they are only facilitators. They are not authorities. These agencies or agents, they can never guarantee a license or get you a job, or they can control approvals. If any agent or agency is promising you this, then guys, that's for sure a red flag. Now let's talk about the biggest confusion, which is the job search. Considering agency, you do not need an agency to get a job in UAE to work as a doctor. Hospital in UAE, they hire doctors through their official websites, through LinkedIn, through direct HR emails, through medical recruitment portals, or through the internal referrals or recommendation, which is one of the most important amongst all. In fact, many hospitals, they prefer direct applicants. Guys, one most important suggestions I can give you is, If you can attend a medical conference or a CME here in UAE, make some contacts, and if you can give your CV or show your talent to the doctors working here already in UAE, that makes your chances of getting a job very much faster. Usually these recruitment agencies, they work for the hospitals, not for you. They take commissions from the hospitals and push candidates into urgent vacancies. What that means? That means the choice gets limited, you have less salary negotiations and sometimes pressure to join the job or accept the offers very quickly. So your best strategy would be apply directly, network professionally, use LinkedIn wisely, and contact the HR departments by yourself. That's the fastest way. Agency, remember, should always be your backup plan, not the main plan. Now I will tell you how to protect yourself in case if you are hiring an agency or an agent for your documentation process. First, never pay the full amount in total upfront. Always demand official receipts. Avoid verbal promises of getting a job, getting a license, or anything else. Always read the contracts between you and your agencies very carefully. Verify everything on official portals. Verify your account. Verify the login credentials. Never give your passport or anything in original format. Now, let's talk about the dangerous myths which I told you in my start of the video. Number 1, the myth: without an agent, your license will be rejected. This is absolutely false. Agent can get an exam exemption. This is again a false. Remember guys, exam exemption is only specific to certain countries. The tier 1 countries like US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and certain parts of Europe. If you belong to tier 2 countries, then there is no exam exemption. So whenever you hire an agency, remember guys, if they say they can get an exam exempted, then that's a red flag. The third myth: agent has some inside connections. It is mostly false unless an agent or an agency, they have their own clinic or hospitals. They're paying more means your documentation process will get faster. This is again absolutely false because everything goes officially through the portals and these things takes time. Licensing authorities, they have fixed rules and they don't do any favor to anyone. Now to summarize, first, are agencies mandatory? No, they are not mandatory. Licensing can be done by yourself independently and jobs can be secured very well independently by yourself. Remember guys, knowledge and skills are your biggest power. You don't need any help, anything for your documentation process. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever used any agency? How was your experience? Good or bad? Or if you are planning to get an agency for yourself, drop your experience or your questions in the comments. I personally read them and definitely I will try to respond. Regarding the agency hire or an agent hire, guys, right now we as a team are outsourcing the documentation process to help you in a legit way. So if you want something like this, don't forget to DM me on my Insta handle at the Vital Diaries. Thank you for watching this video. This is Dr. Ashish. If you think that this video helped you, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel, The Vital Diaries.